Hello out there, vinyl music community. I hope everyone's having a good day. I'm Edward, aka ProgHat, and I'm back and glad to be doing another video. Yesterday, I watched Rod, the happy hippie vinyl guy, his video. My favorite 10 American bands or something to that title effect. And I enjoyed it, and I thought about it. And so that's why I'm doing this video today. I'm going to show my top 10 American bands that I have liked and still enjoy to this day. There are about 3 bands, maybe 4 if I could think of the other one, that as we say, honorable mentions. One is Chicago. I love Chicago. The other one is the Grateful Dead. I just want to mention that my favorite album by the Grateful Dead is Anthem of the Sun. That's my all-time favorite. The other band, Kiss. Yeah. The first 6 albums and the 2 live albums, Alive and Alive 2, made such a great impact on my early, what do you want to call it, roughhousing, rowdiness, teenage years, probably pre-junior high. Before that, before I even get into that, I think later on in the teenage years I got into listening to their later albums. But yeah, it drove my mom crazy when I showed her the album, that the self-titled debut album of theirs. She was like, what does my son want to buy? But anyway, this is my top 10. This is ProgHat's top 10 American bands, starting with number 10. Blue Oyster Cult. Yeah, I remember the first album I ever got by Blue Oyster Cult. It was on my birthday by my grandmother. It was Agents of Fortune. We're moving on. Number 9. Kansas. That iconic album cover and album Leftoverage or something like that. Carry On Wayward Son. Still a fan of Kansas. Tried to see them once, and it was a time right before the COVID hit, and they were going to play here. And I don't think it was that too many of the original guys in the band. But anyway, it got canceled, so we missed out. At number 8, Pictures of You. Styx. The Grand Illusion. I remember a neighbor girl upstairs wanted my Eagles Hotel California, and she gave me a couple of Styx albums, and this was one of them. She traded 2 albums for the Hotel California. That's how bad she wanted. Made me a Styx fan after that. What are we on? 10, 9, 8, number 7. Dun, 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 dun. Santana 3. Or Santana, excuse me. This is the 3rd album, which is my favorite by Santana. So what are we at? 10, 9, 8, 7. Number 6. The Eagles. This is one of my favorite albums by them, The Long Run. I remember when this album was about to be released, a couple of singles came out. I bought those with my own couple of bucks that I earned. The songs were The Long Run, and I believe the other one was either I Can't Tell You Why or Heartache Tonight. Eagles. And my mom, I have to thank for getting me into the Eagles. Her friend was giving away a bunch of records, and in the collection she gave me, it had Eagles records in it, and I've listened to them, and I like the Eagles, and I always will. Number 5. The album I think some people don't understand, don't like. I'm not going to say it's a place to start, but number 5, and me and this gentleman shared the same birthday date, January 15th. I love this album. Captain Beefheart. Yeah. One of my favorite American bands, and his Magic Band. I love that photo on the back. Album has all kinds of styles of music. I think it's a brilliant record. I think it should be put in a shuttle or whatever they do with music and shot out there so the aliens can check it out. They might dig it. All right, we're down to 4. Number 4. The Doors, Waiting for the Sun. I would like to have a poster of this album cover. I don't even know if there is one. Because the posters that I see of the Doors, they have Jim larger than life than the rest of the band. And the other 3 guys were real musicians. They made Jim Morrison. They were very talented players in this band. Not to take away anything from Jim. I like his singing. I like his lyrics. But at number 4, The Doors, Waiting for the Sun. Down to the 3. Number 3. Oh, man. I never get tired of that swan song of theirs. Number 3, Aerosmith, Dream On. Yeah, I like the early Aerosmith albums. This was one of them that when I got a copy of this, I played this, Toys in the Attic, and Get Your Wings over and over and over. And I still listen to these records, but this record has some really kick tunes. I'll put it that way. One Way Street, Dream On, Mama Ken, Write Me a Letter, Walking the Dog. What a great debut. All right, number 2. And me and my wife on one of our anniversaries got to see him in concert. And we had a great time. It was one of those kind of a dates where we go out and have good old fashioned hamburger, fries, drinks, the works, and then head on to the number 2, folks, Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. I saw him on this tour, The Last DJ. Great concert. I think I saw Tom Petty 3 times, once with my wife and 2 other times with friends. But yeah, Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. Now, number 1, my number 1 favorite American band. Some folks may know this. Some folks who follow me on Instagram for sure will know this if they check out this video. But I remember when this band came, played real early back in the day, and I'm not sure if they were going to open or they were the opener for Blue Oyster Cult. They were coming to Austin, Texas. This is way back in the 80s, maybe late 90s. I don't remember. But I couldn't convince my grandparents to take me to the show. My number 1 American rock band, Van Halen. Yep, that's it, folks. That's my top 10. Van Halen, number 1. Probably will always be my favorite American rock band. Rest in peace, Eddie Van Halen. That broke my heart. I would say, like, how folks say about Elton John or someone like that, that he wrote the songs to the soundtrack of my life. Van Halen did. Oh, yeah, they did. You go through a lot. It's the survival of the fittest when you're growing up, going through elementary, junior high. You got all the guys wanting to be macho men and all that, nonsense, and high school, everybody, all that nonsense. And, it's survival of the fittest. I just put it that way. But going home and kicking back and hearing some Van Halen. They wrote songs about girls, make you think about girls you liked. They wrote some songs that were the soundtrack to my life. And still to this day. That's it, folks. That's my top 10 American bands, our favorite American bands. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave me a comment. If you like the content that I do here, please hit the subscribe button. And I'm trying to make a video every day, 30 days this month. I took a month off, and but I'm back. And anyway, I enjoyed this thread. It was a lot of fun. Everyone take care.